All right, all right, all right. Welcome, 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 everyone. Another video on Rankfirst. A quick and dirty summary of Rankfirst is that it's a tool that uh, gets you organic clicks, and it does this by writing SEO optimized articles for you, specific to your product or service. And it integrates with different data providers so that we can target low competition, high traffic keywords specifically for your business. And bro, the thing works. I mean, it works like magic. And basically, what we're trying to figure out now is how can we bring that to the world? So we're focused more on marketing and on getting the product out there. And we had a discussion last time, Ibrahim and I, about this. Bro, I just noticed you're not in the video. That's unfortunate. The folks can't see your face. Let's fix
Let's
that,
see
shall
my
we?
pretty face.
Unfortunately, no. Can you see Ibrahim's face? There we go. All right, all right, all right. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. Can you try speaking? I just want to make sure they can hear your voice.
Do you
Do
hear
you
some
hear
of
some
my
of my
wisdom?
wisdom?
I do indeed. I do. I hear some wisdom. Can you try spitting some more wisdom now?
Yeah.
There we go. Okay, okay. All right. I think we're good. Yeah,
We are.
so last time we came to a realization that we're spending too much time building and not enough marketing. And we kind of we kind of converged on this idea that okay, when we work on stuff, we need to spend at least as much time on marketing as we do on building. And good thing, like we actually have a record for how much time we're spending building this stuff. So we can easily go back and then look at how much time we spent building and make sure that we dedicate at least the same amount of time to marketing. And marketing is pretty vague, but you made a suggestion which I think just really makes it concrete. And it's this idea that just get one customer. Just get one paying customer. That's your goal. That's your goal from any project that we work on, is just get to one paying customer. And then past that first customer, just get a second one, Just get two paying customers. And I think that would already be like record breaking because so far we haven't had of the recent projects
Yeah.
we built, we haven't had any paying
That's true.
customers. So I think that would be, that would definitely be an upgrade. So let's keep it simple, It's nice to be able to build, but also I think there's room for creative expression on the marketing side of things. Believe it or not, right? We're talking about, I mean, you can do crazy things in the name of marketing and like make the process enjoyable. It doesn't need to be drudgery, like, I'm writing email number 145 to, some
Yeah.
random guy who I'm just spamming. No, it doesn't need to be that way. It doesn't. So we're looking forward to exploring, what marketing unfolds. I don't know if that's the best
It's
word
all
for
about
that.
the
Yeah.
it's all about the experiment and the experience.
The
Both.
experiment and experience. That's a nice way to put it. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. The experiment and the experience. Right. So, all right. Bro, this
So we
this
should
this file just metastasized. We should close
yes.
this
Do we have
IDE.
to update the status, like and what's happening in the background? Or like we can postpone it for another time.
I mean, we can run it in the background. We can try. We can try running it in the background and then just
What
leave it
about
running.
what if we create like a okay, so let's say in the next 20 minutes it has to be done. If it's not, we just roll back to just like we create like we just remove the commit, we just remove the changes.
So are you
In
saying
case
we
it
code for the next 20 minutes instead of doing marketing?
no, we will do marketing. I'm just saying that we shouldn't exceed more than, like, if we need to update the status, so we won't be dragged to other stuff.
Okay, I tell you what. So we're
You
we're
know
gonna
what?
we're gonna
Hold on,
run it in
hold
the
on.
background and
I'm
then
gonna
just
tell you
leave it.
something.
What?
Let's not do it. Let's leave it as it is. It's
Bro, I love
generating.
it.
It's
I love it. You
wonderful.
just stick to your guns, man.
Yeah.
Stick, don't
Yes.
second guess. It's a nice to
Yeah.
have, you know?
It's a nice, yeah, it's a nice to have. It's not a must have.
Yeah, yeah, I agree. So
Yes.
so let's
Let's
just
close it all,
close
my man.
everything and not kid ourselves. Okay. Right, yeah, let's close that too. By the way, something cooking on the Audible side of things. That's something else that I've been working on, and I look forward to releasing sometime soon. So just stay tuned. You're gonna be hearing more about that soon. All right, so forget all of that stuff and let's take a look at marketing, my friend. So,
Let's
like I
go
said,
for it.
we already have some leads, and I think we should just reach out to them and say, "Hey, listen, like it's ready for you. You should sign up so that at least we start getting feedback from paying customers, as opposed to just working on whatever random features we think people care about." Does that sound good?
Does
All right, so we got two leads that we're gonna be reaching out to. So th those leads I think are already pretty close. One guy reached out to me over Twitter, so let me just reply back to him and let him know that uh, everything is ready and we okay. All right. Okay. So let's do that. All right. So the first guy, I'm gonna call him A. Okay. Mr. A, just because, I'm not sure we should be disclosing his identity to the
uh,
thousands of stream viewers. I don't think that's right. He didn't accept to be famous, so we should probably respect his privacy. So Mr. A wanted the ability to download MDX files. So his intention is not to automatically publish them, but to have like a manual review step where he can check it, just sort of make sure that it looks okay, and then when he's ready, he will download it and add it to his code base. So they already have uh, they already have like uh, their own like existing log
blog.
structure. And it's simply a matter of like adding the MDX files and committing them. So he's okay with that workflow, just sort of doing it manually, and then maybe every week, just adding all the new posts. So he just needed a way to download the MDX files. I think for us though, you probably don't even need to download like the MDX
You can
files.
just
You can
copy.
probably just yeah, you can just
You
go
can
to the
just copy.
dashboard and then copy paste them. Exactly.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, you don't need that. So I don't think there's anything required from his end. Like he should be able to just
I think the only
Cool.
the only option would probably be not to create um, so because it requires, so he would have a link, yeah. Um,
Yeah. Link to what?
so he can, for any post that he copies, he can schedule it. It will be posted in our, in our server, the I front slash,
So what you're
that way
saying
he would know
is,
which post.
yeah, but if you have existing posts, it gets a bit trickier because you need to reroute um,
Yeah,
some existing posts and render them
yeah, yeah,
using
yeah.
like the MTX stuff he has, and then the ones that don't resolve need to go to our service. I'm not exactly sure how that's going to work. Um,
Hmm.
so maybe we just go with the simplest approach here and just allow him to
Yes,
copy paste.
he can.
Yeah, he's fine with the fact that, images are self-hosted, like they're hosted on um, our website. So, you know, he's okay with that. Like he's cool with that.
All right, awesome.
I guess we would just have to add front matter for the SEO title and description. Oh, look at that. Why does it cut it off? That's pretty weird. Pretty weird, huh? What is that weirdness? Okay, it's pretty weird.
Probably a limit.
All right. So anyway, I think that would be okay for his purposes. And then
What
obviously,
if
he's going to come
what
back
if
with us. He's going to come back to us if he has any issues with that. And then we'd be able to
yeah, the
fix
only
whatever.
so the probably the SEO stuff he will have to handle it on his own, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, so the way it typically works is you can add front matter to your SEO. So
Yeah,
this is just like, three dashes at the top of the page, which says title, and then, you put in whatever title, and then description, and then whatever, and then the actual post is below.
yeah,
So that
yeah.
way it would parse that and add it as um, meta tags to the post itself. So that's possible to do. Um, I think the only thing we would probably need is like a way to collect feedback from users. Just looking at it now, we don't actually have a way for people to submit feedback. So maybe we just add something here at the top uh, to just we need a way for users to send us feedback. So can you add a widget uh, at the top of the dashboard in the navigation bar that a user can click, just type out, whatever message they have and click submit, and it gets sent to us via email. I don't know what email service we're going to use. Do we have an email service? I think we already have side background
We
agents. Yeah. I think we already have, what are we using for email? I think we're using Loops API can. Yeah. All right. So we'll let that run. And I think this could be, how do we do background agents here? Oh, it doesn't have? Oh, we need to set it up. Oh man, don't have time for that. So we'll just leave it here running. And um and that's it. Like we just reach out and then I let him know. Okay, so I'm gonna send him a message. We made a bunch of improvements to how blogs are generated, as well as generating the meta tags
the
that go with a post. If you're ready to sign up, here's a link to where you can start a subscription. And I'd love to hear your feedback. All right. And then we just send them a link to, um, what is it? I guess rankfirst.co/early. Oh, what? It's not working? Is it just because I'm signed in? Oh, wow. Bro, our early page is broken. Hmm, that
Yep,
is
it
weird.
is.
Oh dear, that's
It is
unfortunate.
broken.
Okay. All right. I mean, this is adding feedback, so we should probably leave it. And or maybe we can add another chat that runs in parallel. I don't know if that's how it works with Cursor. Forgot, it's been a minute. Or maybe we just run that with code and then do that other one with Cursor. That's okay. They're working on different things. All right, so here we just tell it the early page is broken, and then all right, I'm not really sure what that's about, but okay, keep it. Okay. I don't know if we can okay, so it's deployed to Doku. So if I do logs rank first dash T SSH, okay, we want the web. Hmm, okay, that's not working. It's not showing detailed error logs. So anyway, we'll let it take care of that. And then this is doing its own thing. Model edit fails, so I'll pivot. I'm creating a feedback route. What? Model's struggling. I'll simplify. What? Mentor errors. npm install loops. It's already installed. Okay. All right. All right. We'll leave it at that. Cool. So that should fix things. And then once we get the link fixed, we can send that through to our friend so that he can start using it. And then
I
we'll
think we,
also
yeah, go on.
we'll also reach out to friend number two, customer B. But tell me, what were you gonna say?
I was going to say, like, I think we should create like we should update the plan.
What plan?
Like we can, the marketing plan, like what we should be, like everything that we should do, um, like all we should just put down all ideas and execute them.
All the
And
ideas that we
document, yeah, and then we should document like the results of each. Maybe we go for a technique that works better than the rest of them, then we can just stick to that one.
Mhm.
Like we try different approaches and then we analyze each and see which one, you know, has
All right. I mean, we'll definitely do that. Oh, what is this? It's trying to fix that other. the other thing. I'm stuck. The model can't edit, so I can't finish the UI. Okay, you know what? Stop. Stop. You're just making a fool of yourself. What is up with cursor, man? All right. Anyway, we'll get to fixing that, but let me just pull in the changes. Okay, we'll drop test lang base migration, and then that. All right, npmi. Sorry, man. One sec. I'm just trying to push this out. What is up? Yo. Oh, it's behind? So does that mean I guess you just have to force push?
Push force.
That's never a good thing, but who knows? Sometimes. Um, okay, let's see. All right. Oh yeah, we also so for the early plan, we were telling people you could sign up to Slack and then you would have direct access to us via Slack. I mean, I don't know if
So
we should
should
we should do that.
yeah, that's a
Oh no, it's broken.
Slack. Should get Slack.
Slack AI, unlimited message history. What is free? So free, you get 90 days access, one-on-one channels and DMs only. Okay. So you can't, okay, channels and DMs. I think that's good enough for us.
We can also
Or
go for Discord. Like Discord is also good.
Discord, yeah. Yeah. So you can collaborate with external parties, but only one to one. So
Let's use Discord. I feel Discord is better.
is that free?
Yeah, it should be free. Free tier.
I mean, the thing with Discord is like I just don't get it, man. I just don't get how to use it. I don't understand it. That's my struggle with Discord. Hmm. What's it doing? Oh, it fixed the bill? All right, that's good. All right. Um, yeah, so maybe that's instead of doing the feedback, right? So instead of us doing the feedback ourselves, we just We just add him to Slack, and then he can, or Discord or whatever. I don't know if they use Discord, and then he can just like messages whenever he has anything, instead of just reporting feedback and then
Mm.
us having to manually. So yeah, yeah, that would be easier than building the feedback feature, right?
Well, the feedback feature is also
And it's
like
nice,
a
yeah, yeah, it's nice.
like
Um,
it could hit our emails. It should be like a straightforward thing. Like it's just a form, and
yeah, true. But it's not very collaborative. It's like one way. So
yeah, I get your point. Yeah.
Slack, he'd just be able to take a screenshot or whatever, and then message us, and then we can message him back, and it's just more
Mm.
interactive. Oh, Langbase
Okay.
API key is not set. Exa API key is not set. Okay, all right, let me fix that.
In the remote,
Yeah, I know, but it's already deployed. Okay, no problem. No problem, man. We'll uh we'll fix that now. All right. So Langbase and then Exa. Bro, it just won't go away. Whenever anyone says Exa, that's all I think about. The good old days.
the good old time.
Without the pressure of dealing with customers.
Oh my God,
Oh man. All right. So Doku and
the good old times.
all right, so we'll just wait for that to deploy. All right, and then just let's make sure that the early page is working now. All right, there we go. Bro, we're in business.
Let's
The
test
early
it.
page is working.
Yeah, it's working. Does it
Slack
add the
DM with the
email?
builder.
Hold on. The green.
You mean Stripe? Yeah, it
I'm
does the
just
Stripe
checking
thing.
out the point. Yeah, yeah, it
Yeah,
does. Takes me to the $99 page.
pretty good deal to be honest.
29.99. Yeah, I mean, it does a really good. Like, it has a massive value.
All right, cool. And then, yeah, so that's done. I deployed the worker, so it should be working. Like, not worker, I mean, I deployed the thing. Let's see if it still generates posts. I guess that would be a good test for whether, the thing is working or not. So if we pick like essential economic indicators for Bahrain, does that show up under queued? Okay, so it's generating. We're not going to see any updates, interim updates, but after maybe 5 minutes, uh, we should see this turn into generated with any luck.
I mean, it should be the first in the list. Like this update, I feel like it's very important. I mean, for the user to see what's actually happening in the background, because it's
Yeah.
valuable. Like revisions, rechecking, visiting again, stuff like
hmm
that.
First on the list. Yeah, yeah. All right, so I sent a message to customer A. Now, customer B, or say,
Mm-hmm.
potential customer B. Potential customer B is looking for, um, so he wants to explore and see whether this would be a good fit for him. And then I told him, well, listen, customer B, uh, if you want, we can send you a PDF, which, talks about like the SEO strategy. And you could take a look and then decide if it's a good fit for you or not. And he's like, yeah, that
But
sounds fantastic. Uh,
mm-hmm.
but, but, um, can I provide you with a detailed, like the guy had a detailed persona description um for like his ideal customer. And it's way more detailed, obviously, than the like one-liner that we get from his website. Because I tried entering his website and it was very shallow. Um, so I was like, yeah, send that my way. And then he just sent me like this whole document describing who would be the ideal customer for him. So I just need to figure out a way to feed that in, so that we can generate the PDF for him.
So instead of so the business information has to take into consideration the file that the detailed description that he sent you.
Yeah, exactly. So
Okay,
instead of, I mean, maybe like, technically we could just edit and then just paste it in
that's a
here.
yeah,
It
yeah.
could work. Maybe
There was
not.
yeah.
Yeah.
I was
Um,
going to say let's update the database and see the results.
or do it in the database. That's true.
Yeah.
That's also possible to do. So the way, I mean, I was thinking like the script, since we already have a script that does the PDF generation, I thought we could just modify the script and then pass in like the description that he provided. So that way, it just generates a PDF directly instead of us having to, like, I don't know, take screenshots or whatever. It's a simple thing, so I don't think it's going to be complicated either
Yeah.
way, whichever approach we take. So
But then, but then, but then for say later on, I mean later on, I think he can just edit the business info uh, stuff on the page. Like if he subscribes, if he joins in, he can just edit the information and you know
yeah,
proceed to
exactly.
generating the blog post. Yeah,
Yeah, he can edit it. We can edit it for him. I mean, it's not an issue. It's not gonna be a
straightforward.
problem.
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay. Cool. So, what is this called? Target customer. Um, what was the script called? Scripts/generate strategy.
yeah. Strategy.
Can you modify the generate strategy script to accept an optional target customer description, uh, which would allow a user to override the target customer instead of using the target customer that we retrieve from the Firecrawl API? Okay, should be pretty quick. Um, and then let's see what's going on here, man. Still not done. Oh, it's completed. All right, so let's see. Oh, it does show generated. Beautiful. And then let's just see the post to make sure it contains images. Um,
There is an image placeholder in there, but it's not showing.
did not parse image generator component. Huh, I don't know what that is. So it tried to add an image there, but it just got could not. No image generator components found with any pattern. Oh, see here, image generator SRC. Oh, it's passing SRC instead of prompt. I mean, it is generating some images here. See,
Hmm.
like this image was generated. Oh, I guess this was the
Mm.
the hero prompt. Okay, so I just need to tell it there's a problem with the image generator, so it can fix that. All right, let's just finish this first. Or maybe we give that as a, I mean, we do have a remote agent set up for this. The image, when you're generating a post, it's using the wrong parameter. It's using SRC instead of prompt, which results in the image generator not getting parsed properly. So please fix that. What's wrong? Why can't I? Oh, I gotta pick the. Oh, that's pretty weird. All right, what is this? Okay, so we can ignore that and then see if we can fix it. Okay, all right, it's got some sort of issue. I want to enter the if block. Let me fix this. Okay, yeah, yeah. Okay, go ahead and fix that. All right, so this should allow us to. So this will get resolved. Not going to be an issue. Nothing to worry about. Don't lose any sleep over that. All right, so this will take care of the first two potential customers, and then I think also, so these people reached out after seeing um, the demo video that I posted specifically on. So one guy saw it on Twitter, the other guy saw it on LinkedIn, and I guess it just means we should be posting more demo videos. I think that was the original plan anyway, but it's a good idea to just post the same demo video to other communities on Twitter and maybe use it on Reddit, and then also make like variations to the demo video um, to focus less on the technical aspects and more on the maybe the marketing side, or the fact that this could generate like great quality articles for you. Also, we already have the emails, so let's make a simple plan. I feel like we're a bit all over the place. Maybe we can just
Yes.
have a simple marketing. Okay, so post video to Twitter Next.js communities. Okay, we can do that. Post to Reddit, generate PDF of strategy. Um, so reach out to 100 potential users via email plus LinkedIn. Send them strategy PDF, right? Is there anything else you'd like to see us add here?
Like we could, so there are different things we can do. Um, like for example, we could, uh, so the 100 users will be sending PDFs to.
Hmm.
What if people would talk about it too? I don't know, join some podcasts, live sessions, whatever.
Okay.
Like we could be guests in other podcasts or live streams.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we can try to do that. To do that.
Hmm. Okay. How do we reach these people?
Or just go for I don't know if Twitch has. I think it has some coding. Like we just check for the live videos on YouTube with volume potential users. Maybe um, like I still need to think about it more. Like I should look for them to be able to decide if they could be useful to us.
Yeah, I don't know how impactful that would be. Um, just one second.
Sure.
Hello, hello, hello. Can you still hear me, man?
Welcome back.
Oh, thank you. I feel like I can barely hear you from all the earwax in my AirPods. At some point, I should probably clean them. All right. Anyway, so
No comment.
it's a good sign, you know? It's a good sign to have a healthy, a
Yeah,
healthy supply
wax.
of earwax. It just means you're a healthy human being. That's all it means. Anyway,
We
so
can confirm.
this is done, man. This is done. We can try it out. We can try it out. It's
Let's give it a
very,
shot.
you can just run it, um, and then provide the target customer, and we're good. So we can go ahead and do that now. And I mean, okay, okay. Yeah, yeah. Let's do that now. And I'll feed in. So just to protect the privacy of customer B, uh,
Okay.
we'll go ahead and move that off to the side. You know, we're all about that privacy. We would never expose your personal details online for clicks. That would never happen. And I don't think you need to worry about that happening. All right, so let's see. Let me pull up the details that we need. It's a pretty long one. So I think like the way this would need to work, if I'm going to put it into an argument, is just remove all the spaces, and then it would be able to generate it. So let me. All right. Here we go. Here we go. Bro, that's super long. That's super long. Okay. Okay. So uh, let me just get GPT to kind of summarize that a little bit because it's super long. All right. Beautiful. All right. So we'll take that and then feed it in and let's see if it works. Let's go. Oh, missing required environment variables. OpenAI API key, Firecrawl, and SEMrush. Huh, really? OpenAI API key. It's set. Hmm. SEMrush is set. Bro, everything is set. What are you talking about? Why is it saying it's not? Missing required environment variables? Oh, is that because generate strategy? What are we doing? How are we calling this? NPX? Oh, TSX. Okay, because we're using stupid TSX. That's probably why. We should be using bun. We should be using bun, mate. Bun automatically loads .env. TSX doesn't. Okay. All right. So that's cooking. That's cooking in the background. Let's just leave it to do its thing. And then we'll come back to it. So hopefully that'll cook something very nice for customer B. And then, so coming back to this list over here, what do we got? What do we got? So we
Sort of
were,
simple things you can do.
yeah, so something simple, something quick, something that, gets that our target customer is likely to be in. I mean, since we're charging 99 a month, okay, I mean, we're kind of mixing two strategies here. The 100 potential users via email and LinkedIn. This is for the 1,000 a month package, right?
1,000 a month.
Yeah, that was the idea. Is like we reach out to startups that have raised a Series A or B and pitch
Yeah.
them on the idea that we would do it for them. So this would
Mm.
be a solution that does it for them. They just have to pay, one click setup, pay, and we take care of it for them. They don't have to like do anything themselves. That was the idea, right?
Hmm.
Yeah, and then at the same time, we're gonna post to Reddit and post to Twitter Next.js, but those guys, that would be for the 99 a month plan, right?
Okay, so we have two plans now. I was under the impression that the $1,000 a month is it could be gained from one customer or a multiple from multiple customers. Like we didn't decide whether the 1,000 would be from one customer or
Yeah,
multiple customers.
we didn't. We're
Mm.
kind of mixing strategies here. Like the
Yeah.
early, the early plan we had would require 10 customers to get to 1,000 a month, right?
Yeah. So we just stick to the early plan for now and just think about the early plan. I think
The 1K a month?
like 10 customers
Oh,
to
the
reach
10
the 1K a
customers.
month. Yeah, the early, so that it's the 99 per
Okay.
month. So initially, for the I like the way I see this is that okay. So the early stage now we're trying to get customers.
Hmm.
So we should focus on getting one customer and then doubling that number, and then becomes two, then becomes four, and then becomes eight, and so on.
Okay.
So um, the target is initially is getting one.
Yeah. Okay.
So one
I mean,
paying
it could be
99.
one either way, but the plan would either be 100 a month or 1,000 a month. You're saying we try and get one that does 100 a month.
Yes. Like initially, this is the first step, and
Yeah,
then we scale that until we close the 50, and then we will reconsider the pricing because we will move out of the early version,
yeah. Okay. That sounds doable. Um,
and then the price will change. Like from 100, it would become something else that we can um, assess based on the interaction we're getting from the existing customers.
that would be a good problem to have because at that point we'd be at 5K
Yeah.
MRR.
Hmm.
Right. Okay. Cool. Um, Alrighty then. By the way, if anyone wants to join us live, we've got a URL right there at the very top that you're welcome to join through. Short URL .at/6 capital M3SC. Yeah, so if you want to join live, that's the link. We'll get you up here and then we can all chat together and talk about all the different ways we can get potential customers and create value. That's the number one thing. I mean, that's what we're all about, right? Creating that value. Am I wrong?
You're not wrong, my friend.
I'm not wrong. Tell me
You're
about
not
it.
wrong. It's about, I like this line, your say for example, it's 100 a month.
Yeah.
So that means it's a 12K a year, yeah?
Uh-huh.
So your 12K year automated content engine that outperforms your 60K per year higher.
Oh, who came up with that?
Wow.
Do we have that?
SEO. Yeah, yeah, it's in the plan. I'm
Oh,
going
where?
through the plan, like I'm just doing the plan drafts.
Land draft. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So it's about the value, it's the value proposition. The focus is in the value proposition. We got some pretty good ideas in here.
So we did. So Apollo IO gave us 100 emails, which we now have. And no, this is rubbish. So I found for the actual email, uh,
Hmm.
the strategy is right, or at least it makes sense. But for the actual email, I found this template that I think could help. Um, this is it. So hello, we just built an AI tool, blah blah. It learns from. This is what I told you about. Like you don't even include a link. You
Yeah,
just
initially, yeah.
yeah. You just it's just pure text, and then hey, this is it, and then um, we just send it. If they don't reply, they don't reply. We send a follow-up. If they do reply, then I mean, we have like an approach. We would send them the PDF report, but basically the idea is that we just dangle the PDF report. We tell, them, hey, listen, I want to send you a PDF report. Just let me know you're okay with that, and I'll send that through. That's
Hmm.
that's basically it.
It's like asking them permission to spam them.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, cool. So that would be this part here. We already have the emails.
Yes.
Maybe we need like one more way to get to people that might be interested, and maybe think like outside the box. Outside the box. Maybe we could travel to their offices. Yeah.
Could be, or maybe,
Hmm?
we should track the marketing agencies that do this stuff for companies.
and pitch them on replacing them with 100 a month service.
Of course.
I don't know how well that's gonna
You know,
work, but I
it's
mean,
like okay, so there's like you have companies that need to have content generated, and then they usually either have a department, a team that we can um, find in LinkedIn, like we can search in LinkedIn for
mhm.
content generator, uh, blog writer, writers, and then we try to see their connections, like who are they following or who are they working for, and
I mean, it sounds
then
like affiliates, but
sabotage.
wait, keep going. Sabotage? What? Okay, this
So
I
it's
did
like
not
it's
expect
like
that.
it's like okay, so we find these users, not the users, we find the writers, the blog generators, the ones who make the blogs, and then we try to figure out who they work for, and then we reach out to the company directly. You know what I'm saying? Hey, get rid of this guy. We will replace you. This is a cheaper
Wait,
option.
so we reach out to their customers.
Yeah.
Ah,
Well, it
okay.
would be like we will know for sure that that customer needs a blog. So that would be like an easier.
I wonder if okay, this is probably more longer term, but if we're
Hmm.
confident in our ability to get organic clicks for customers,
Okay.
what if we actually ran a blog for them, got the clicks, and then we come to them and we tell them, hey, we've been running this blog for the past 6 months and we already have this many clicks. Would you like the clicks? I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's like you've proven at that point, it's like you're selling them leads. You're not selling them the promise of potential clicks. You know what I'm saying? It's like there's a lot of
Hmm.
like yeah, there's a lot of uncertainty with, a startup just coming to you and telling you, hey, you could get clicks. I mean, you're probably thinking in your head, okay, first of all, does AI SEO even work? That does it even work? I don't know. Like maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. And then the second question is like, all right, even if it does work, like, am I gonna get like real proper leads? I mean, a click is not the same as a click or as a lead, right?
Of
There are
course.
some sources where like 100 clicks will get you one lead, and there's some where
Hmm.
10 clicks get you one lead. Like the conversion rate matters, and it changes based on the channel. So the question is like the quality of the clicks. There's so much uncertainty, and that's what I'm trying to figure out is like how do you give them an offer that they can't refuse? Where it's almost like you give them free customers. Maybe you track like which customers you're sending their way, and like after you've sent them like 10 or 50 or 100 customers, at that point you send them an email and you say, hey, in the past 6 months, we've sent you 100 customers. Here are their Okay, I don't know how, like, here are their what? Like, here are their names? No, you wouldn't have their names. But maybe we'd have their email address. Or maybe we'd be able to add like a UTM parameter to the outgoing links, the links that go out to their site. And so they can see like the source of traffic is our site. So that
If
kind of
Honey didn't
proves,
steal them,
what's that?
assuming Honey doesn't steal them.
Assuming Honey doesn't steal them. Well, huh. Yeah, I mean, I don't think that would be an issue if they're like, yeah, okay.
Then I mean,
Anyway,
like that's something that can change along the way, like between
I mean, we
source and
can track
destination,
that.
or
Like
maybe they don't track.
we can tag the customer so that they know
Okay.
that they came from our side. And then
Hmm.
at that point, we're not having a discussion about some potential. We're talking about actual users. You know what I'm saying? Like the intention is that we
Yeah,
take
yeah,
away
yeah.
from the uncertainty.
It's like you're giving them proof, um,
And, you know,
something they
it
cannot.
directly addresses,
Yeah,
this is longer term. Like it might be months before we actually see anything, right?
yeah, yeah. Of course. The reason why, okay, why do people go for content generation? Why don't they just buy clicks off Facebook? They could just create an ad in Facebook or Google Words, AdWords, or any of these platforms, and then they could get leads. Why do they opt for content generation?
Because it's free. I mean,
It's
I
not
don't think it's
free.
either or. Like you can do all of them.
Yeah, because content generation is there for the long run. It just reflects that you're a pro. So the lead is, as the lead comes into you, into your service or whatever, the blog reflects your professionalism, kind of your knowledge, that you're aware of what you're doing. It's like a proof that you know what you're talking about. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
So it could be like a convincing mechanism for the potential users to subscribe.
I'm trying to think how we can make them an offer that they can't refuse.
Yeah. So I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think about why do they need a blog? Why do they need like a blog in the first place? Why is it critical to them to have a blog? Regardless of the promise that we will
I'm trying
make
to think how
sure
we can
you
make them
will
an offer that,
get like, I don't know, leads off this blog. But why do you need a blog? Why is it so important to you to have a blog?
yeah.
I think if one could think about that more, would come up with something that the end user may not say no to, because we're not only talking about like we're talking about how critical this is for you. Like I could
Yeah.
say this will generate leads, but at the same time I could also say you can generate leads off Facebook ads. You know what I'm saying? Does it make sense what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah, I get your point.
Like I don't want the mind to go thinking about Google Ads, AdWords, just by me saying I'll get you leads.
Okay, so you're saying the benefit to the user. I mean, ultimately it's about what is the value that I'm getting and is it worth whatever I'm going to pay for it? That's probably what's going on
Exactly.
in their head, right? What is the value I'm
Yes.
getting and is it worth what I'm
So I
paying for?
don't, so whatever I'm going to say shouldn't make them think about alternatives. Meaning, if I say I'll get you leads, they would go, maybe I'll just make Facebook ads. But if I go like, it will reflect your knowledge. It's just an example. I know this is not the right way to say it. It doesn't think about Google Ads or any alternative means
So
that
you become
generate the
known as
same.
an expert in your field? Is that what you're saying? Like you're basically telling
No, my
them,
point is, no, this is just like a random example. Like if I say something, like if I'm talking to you now, and then I say I'll generate you leads. Let's take Mint for example. And
hmm
then I'll go like Rankfirst will generate you leads. You might counter this by saying, I can go for Google Ads and I'll generate leads. You know what I'm saying?
mm,
So what I'm trying to think about is something that if I tell you something about first rank or content generation, your mind would
rank
not think
first.
about Google Ads
Yeah.
first rank. Whatever, yeah. Like I don't want you to think about Google Ads as an alternative. Like
Okay, you're trying to do like some 3D chess move, right? You're trying to sidestep some comparisons so that they don't compare us to Google Ads. Um, but I'm saying like
um
maybe that is actually the benefit is like you would get. like it's okay if you compare it to Google Ads. I don't think so. The typical customer knows that they should have a blog because, people would then discover them. And even beyond just people discovering them from Google search, it's also like LLMs would discover them. So
Mm-hmm.
they
See,
probably
we're
already
getting
realize that
somewhere.
this is
Yeah.
important. They realize it's important, even if it doesn't like directly. Um, I guess even if it doesn't directly show up in converted leads, or if it's not something that they can track themselves, they already know, this is pretty important and this is something that I need to be doing. Um,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't know. Like it seems to me like okay, maybe we're complicating this,
You
and we should
know,
just have
you know.
conversations with
Here's
people to understand like what
yeah.
their actual reservations are, so that we can address those instead of addressing hypothetical reservations. In my
Okay.
head, it kind of feels
Okay.
like, all right, if someone comes to me and tells me, hey, I'll take care of your blog for you, just pay me 1,000 a month. I'd be like, okay, but first of all, there's gonna be like AI slop, and I don't wanna like I don't want to put my name on that. And then secondly, there's this risk that what came up in the conversation that I had with customer A, or potential customer A. I was like, all right, I don't want my domain to because Google can flag a domain as being can blacklist a domain so it'll show up as increased rankings initially, but after it detects that it's all AI generated slop, it just kills your domain. It blacklists it and that's it. Like your traffic is just going to die. So you run that risk when you use AI irresponsibly for just publishing content en masse. So that might be a concern for more sophisticated users that already know about this. And then the third one is also potentially like, okay, but like, would AI SEO even convert? Like, is it really a thing or is it just a waste of time? Um, so I guess like the buckets are the quality, like the quality of the posts themselves, and also the potential risk to the status quo, like their domain just getting blacklisted. That would be it. Like that would be it for me. Like the quality of the posts and then potential risk. So if we can demonstrate somehow that okay, these posts would actually be really good, that would address like that first claim. And then maybe this would be like by showing them a sample post, and then they can judge for themselves. That's something that we could do. Like, hey, do you want to see a sample post? Kind of tie into their curiosity that, okay, AI has gotten really good. Do you want me to share a sample post with you based on something relevant to your company, just so that you can see whether it works or it doesn't work? That kind of seems like a no-brainer, right? All right, maybe you're curious. It's like you replace if it's no strings attached, if it's just like, hey, yeah, I just want to see a sample post based on like what state of the art, SEO like article generation might look like. Who would not want to see a sample post for their own company, for them to compare with either the articles that they already have getting like manually written or against like other stuff that they might have seen, but you know, still had questions about. What do you think?
Yeah.
Do you want to see a show them what state of the art AI SEO is capable of? My only concern there is that we might be overselling. Like their impression for what a good post might look like could be different from our impression. So that's my only concern there. But still, like getting any reply at all is a positive.
It's a good reply.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. But this would kind of, feed into like maybe this would be an offer that we could offer to anyone. Like we just have a landing page, or we just add it as a CTA to maybe we just have a page on our site where you can enter your domain, and then we just show you a sample article.
Hmm.
It'd be like a lead generation tool, and we could just post it on LinkedIn, Twitter, whatever. Anybody, anyone who's interested, could just enter their
So
domain.
that's a great idea. That's
Ooh,
thinking outside the box.
bruv, lead gen tool on our site. Bro, this could kill it on Reddit.
I mean, even
And you're entering your
like
domain.
anyone,
So it's like we would have someone's domain, and that would tell us a lot about
yeah,
their business.
exactly. And then we could also later on reach out to them and then be like, you've recently used the tool to generate a post, to preview a post. What did you think about that?
Yeah.
You
Like
know?
so we get their domain, we show them maybe the first part of the article, or we just tell them, all right, now give us your email address and we'll email you the article. And then that's it. Like we have their domain, we have their email address, and it's a free tool. And once they do that, we can kind of put them into like our drip email campaign, which kind of
What
captures.
about wouldn't be to if we ask them for that email to send them the blog post, would it be, you know what? We can show them the blog post, but we can, if they want the strategy, they need to supply in their email.
Okay, I love that. So it's like you provide them even more value, not
Yeah,
only just the blog post. Enter
for,
your email to get
to
a
get
full
strategy.
strategy for your business. Oh my God. Wow. Okay. That'd be nuts, man. And it's probably just a few prompts on Augment or Cursor, assuming it works. Um, curiosity. Okay, it's going with American spelling. All right, cool. I like that. That's an offer they can't refuse. I think that's probably going to be a strong lead. Like that would probably get us
Oh,
hundreds.
I think this is an incredible idea.
But how do we get people there? I mean, we can tweet about it. We can post about it on Reddit. We can post to Facebook groups, maybe LinkedIn groups.
Yeah, we can just repost it several times until more people would, you know, you can post it to Reddit. I'm not sure. Can we post it to Hacker News? Not Hacker
Yeah.
News. Yeah, why not?
So channels would be Reddit, Twitter, HN. I'll post it on the YC
LinkedIn.
forum, the Bookface forum, and then what else? LinkedIn. LinkedIn, bro. LinkedIn could be big. Oops. This is out of charge. See if it, can you still hear me?
What happened to your voice?
Bro, the AirPods ran out of
That
charge.
battery?
Can you still hear me okay?
Like I can still hear you, like as if you're in China.
How about now?
Yeah, this is better.
Yeah, okay. As if I'm in China. That's,
That's like far away. You know
bro,
what I'm
that's,
saying?
I don't know. It sounded kind of racist.
No, no, there's no racism here. You're just talking about the geographical location is all.
Why would you
Like you're
assume
far
China has
on the
bad
far
audio
east.
quality? That's,
I didn't assume. I just assumed you were like talking from afar.
oh, okay. All right. So maybe I'm the racist.
You are the
One of
racist.
us is a racist, man. All right. Okay, okay, okay. All right, cool. So this is good. This is good. So we kind of instead of I don't think this changes what we had listed before, or it replaces. Uh, what am I saying? Yeah, I think it's basically going to be the same thing. but it's our CTA. So we could still do the 100 potential users, but then we offer them the lead gen tool. So instead of sending them a strategy, we'd be like, hey, I'm sure you're curious. Something like, yo, I'm sure you're curious about how you could use AI to improve SEO, to improve your site ranking or SEO. Do you want me to send you a sample? Do you want me to share a sample of what state of the art LLMs can generate specific to your business? And then your bro, Ibrahim,
You're man of the hood.
your bro from another Mo, Ibrahim. What do you think, man? It's just straight to the point. It's like, it's not even, it's like, you don't got time. I don't got time. Let's just get straight to the point. And then you jump right into it. Hit me, man. What do you think?
I'm thinking about something like, hey, bro, you're missing out a lot.
Oh, so
Like,
basically it's like add more FOMO.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
We need AI, add more FOMO somehow. Your competitors are probably using AI. How about you catch up, grandpa? Something like that?
Well, yeah, something like that. A cheap steak.
Are you still pumping out like one post a month? Your competitors are
Are killing it.
already using this. Ain't it about
That's too
time?
much.
Your old tush tush catches up. Something like that. I mean, yeah, you kind of feel, so basically sprinkle in some
Oh, yeah.
FOMO. And yeah, I think even like, so with this approach, we can actually go deep. So we pick like a, instead of just blasting companies across industries and different verticals, we pick like one vertical, and then you got like the top maybe
Tech
five or
businesses, for
10
example.
players.
Yeah.
And then if you can convert one of the players, then that's how you anchor your messaging. It's like you go to the other players and you say, hey, listen, we're already doing this for X, you know, why don't you do it too so you don't get left behind? Something like that. Like,
Hmm.
then once you get two people, it's like you're the default solution for that industry. And then you go to the other players, you're like, hey, we're already doing this for XY, ain't it about time, grandpa? But the point is, like, we do it industry by industry instead of just blasting across industries and no one really knowing about us because we don't have a reputation.
Hmm.
This is kind of
Like you
like how you
wanna,
bootstrap your reputation. I heard about this
yeah,
strategy from Nathan Barry, the guy from ConvertKit. He said this is how they provide an email solution, and this is how like they were able to get started. And they went like ultra niche, man. It wasn't, this is B2B. Like this only works for B2B. But like they went ultra niche, man. It's like food bloggers, focusing on like a keto diet. And maybe there's 10 of them or 5 of them, and they just go to those and dominate them, and then go to other food bloggers focusing on different diets. Dominate
hmm,
those, and then, that's basically how you iterate. It's depth first instead of breadth first.
nice. That's a really good one. Because it's also like, even if you cater the message, it caters the context is about the same across the same vertical.
Yeah. I mean, That's the thing. I mean, it's so easy to describe this strategy, but the proof is in the pudding. You got to go and you got to
Exactly,
do it. It's not enough.
exactly.
It's not enough to describe the strategy and then kick it back and relax and just say, "Oh, you know
Talk
what?
is just talk, man.
This is going to do itself." It's not going to do itself. You got to put in the work. And that's why like I'm grateful that we spent so much time developing this because now we have so much time to market it. I mean, that's the other way of looking at it, right? Bro, I just got to know like how many hours did we spend building this? I just need to know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I know this is a distraction, but I just got to know. So we look at our playlists and then view full playlist. We didn't even add like all of the most recent videos. The last one we added was 8 days ago. So we got to look at, all right, so let's look at our videos. 8 days ago, that was the one we added, and then we got to add this to the playlist. And then we got to add this to the playlist. And then we got to add this to the playlist. And then finally, the one we're recording right now, we need to add to the playlist as well. So now, when we go take a look at the full playlist, let's see the damage, my friend. So we got 2 hours, that's 4.5, 6.5, call it 7, 9.5. Okay, that's 12, 15, 16.5, 19.5. Oh my God. 23, 24.5, 27.5, 30, 33. Oh dear God. 34.5, 36.5, 37, 39.5, 41.5, 42.5, 44.5. Oh wow. 44.5 hours. And then with this one, I mean, this is marketing, so we're basically just starting off the marketing side of things.
We're basically subtracting.
Yeah. So 44.5. Bro, wow. Okay. We should probably write that down somewhere. So we got 44.5 hours worth of marketing. 44.5 hours worth of marketing to do. Okay. I mean, that's pretty generous. That gives us a lot of time to think about what we're gonna do and how we're gonna do it. Um, and then we obviously have like a little bit of development kind of sprinkled in. So this lead gen tool is not going to build itself. Actually, it's literally going to build itself. We just need to help it out a little bit. But the rest of it is just going to be thinking about things from a marketing perspective. I'm excited. I'm pumped. I like this idea. I feel like there's a real opportunity here.
So the first step would be to generate the 100 potential users. We have you generated the last time with Apollo, yeah?
Yeah, we generated a list of users. So you're saying we start by just emailing them, huh?
Yeah, of course. Like we need to have an email that we can use for
And it's
Rankfirst.
basically going to be this email.
Yes, FOMO. I think that the other one you showed us, the template. I think that's a really good one.
This
Yeah,
ugly,
this one. Yeah,
but it doesn't need to be beautiful if it's going to convert, man. Maybe, in fact, I think it's actually better if it's ugly, because then it looks like it was actually an email written by a human instead of something that an AI threw up. Don't you think? This
yeah,
ugly,
this one. Do you think that's been
thrown
thrown
out by an
out by
AI?
an AI? Yeah,
I mean, if you keep it short and we just keep it like not properly formatted. Maybe it even has a typo. Oh, maybe even a typo, then it feels more human.
You know what I mean?
But the typo for, you know, a content generation, that doesn't sell well, man.
Yeah. Oh, you mean a typo for content generation might look unprofessional?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh, I see. I see. Okay, maybe not a typo, but basically something that makes it look human. So the fact that it's short, there's no unsubscribe link, which I mean, if there's an unsubscribe link, you're doing something wrong. Um, and you could actually send this using Gmail. We could actually send it using Gmail.
All right, hold on. There was an email I liked from, I think, ZMT school.
What?
Hold on.
What are you talking about, man?
ZMT, like it's a group. Hold on, just give me a second.
All right.
Z
I gotta take
ZTN,
a quick break, man.
ZMT.
I gotta take a quick break. We're
Yeah,
an hour and a
okay,
half
okay.
in, so we'll come back in like call it 5 minutes. So at the turn of the hour. Sound good?
All right.
All right. See you guys in a bit.
ZTN. Welcome back, yo.
It's good to be back, mate. By the way, we had one comment on YouTube where Mr. David was asking us if this works with any industry or if it's tailored for a specific industry. And of course, the answer there, Mr. David, is yeah, it works with any industry. All right. So, what are we doing, mate? Start sending emails?
Yeah, we should. Well, we should first of all filter the list of emails that we got.
Okay.
You know,
Let me bring that up.
specific vertical.
Oh, for a vertical? No, man.
Yeah.
I think we just send it out first, and then if we get
Okay.
anyone to bite, then at that point we kind of, start filtering by vertical.
Okay.
All right, so this is a list. Let's see. Subject? No, it's weird emails we got here. Get Lego. Oh, company. Okay. Nice. Okay. Cool. Okay. I mean, it's 100 emails. A good mix of like some big companies and some smaller ones. Um, bro, even Kelsey is here. Kelsey is that pool thing in Bahrain? Is that what it is? Kelsey? No, I mixed it up. It's a markets thing. Okay. All right, whatever. Anyway, cool. So we got a bunch of names, and then we actually have their names and the company names. I don't know if we need to use all of that info, but it's useful to have. So how do we actually send the emails? I'm thinking we sign up to G Suite, right? Our old man G Suite. So Gmail sending limits, or G Suite sending limits. I think 100 is fine for G Suite. 2,000 a day. Okay. Hmm. Okay. Pretty cool. All right. So we're 20 outgoing emails per hour. Oh, this is Gmail?
20 per hour.
What's the hourly outgoing, like sending email limits for a Google Workspace? Per minute rate limit? 2,000 per day. Okay. All right. Yeah. Cool. Sounds good. 2,000 per day. We're nowhere near that, so I think we're gonna be fine. And then we can
About the
probably use
hourly
Apollo
rate.
to get a way bigger email list. Um, but yeah, I mean it's probably a good place to start. Matt at pray.com. Pray.com. Oh, I mean it's just what is that, Bible app or something? Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay. Interesting. How would you feel doing SEO for them? Articles. Oh, wow. Okay, they've already got an SEO thing taken care of. Hmm. All right. Okay. I mean, good for them. Cool. So, all right. We just set up Gmail and then let's do this. Let's start sending. Uh, we just need to get the draft going. So maybe, let's see. Just in the interest of time, we could split the tasks. So you get the Gmail account set up, but I don't know if you have access. Like you would need to. I mean, you don't have access to it, to the DNS and all that, to be able to set it up, and then yeah, I can do that, but then we need. Can you draft
Drugs.
like an email, but just make it like super
Short.
super short and straight to the point, and then just really not AI.
Yeah, of course.
I mean, it's going to need a bit of creativity with the prompting. And I know the
Mm,
requirements are kind of vague, but maybe you can come up with like a bunch of versions, and then we mix and match the bits that we like.
yeah.
Okay. All right. Cool. So yeah, let me set up the account. All right, man. We're done. We're ready to send emails.
Hold on. Here are the options.
Oh, where are they?
Oh, let me add them to page here. Yes, first. All right, under email scripts. Let's see it.
Alrighty. Um, let's see.
The other ones I had was for these. Hold on.
No, man. They need editing. I feel like the tone needs a bit of editing, but let's see. All right. So, hey name. Okay, I would drop the hey, man. I would just go like, you know, uh it would be a fun game if we could somehow put a game like you just compare two emails and you try and pick out the AI generated one from the authentic one. I think that would be a
Okay.
fun game.
Yeah. Let's go for it.
Just put them side to side and then
Okay.
see who can pick out the AI generated one. That would be fun. I think people like inherently. I mean, if you're writing it, it's hard for you. Like obviously you're gonna be biased, but if if you spot it, I think you would immediately be able to tell. Anyway, cool. So l- I'll okay. I think that would be a fun game actually. We do a blind test.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
let's go
take
for it.
yeah. I'll take some of these and then I'll feed them into AI and then I'll have you pick out which one is AI versus which one is the real thing. I just need like 5 minutes. So let's we'll put 5 minutes on the clock and then at the end of the 5 minutes we'll have a few options that we can compare.
Okay.
All right.
Is it not a dream pumping out awesomeness?
Yo, what?
Isn't it a dream
Isn't
that
it
your
what?
site pumps out awesomeness, traffic grabbing blog posts, awesome blog posts? You think it's not a dream? It's a good dream, isn't it?
Pump out awesomeness?
It's so funky, man.
Picture the your pump out. Oh man. Sounds like a dream, right? We made it real. Yeah. Just reply to me and I'll send you the link. Catch you. Catch you. Catch you. What? Unbelievable, man.
Pikachu.
All right, we just got 2 minutes left.
Let's see what you
No, there's 2 minutes left. Relax.
Okay. I'm chilling out. TikTok
No, there's like 30
done.
seconds left.
Yeah, it's time, man. And the chair is becoming very noisy. 2 seconds.
All right. Okay, we're ready to go. So, I'm gonna show you.
Let's see the logo.
All right, I'm gonna show you the first one, and then you tell me uh, if it's AI generated or not. Okay.
Go for it.
All right. So let me just. How do I put this? Maybe put it on notes, notepad. All right. So we got these two options. Um, I don't know if you can read it properly. Okay, I can't up the size, but so you have the first one and the second one. And I want you to,
Well, the second one is not AI. I think, yeah, the second one is not AI.
you think the second one is not AI? So the first one is AI.
Yes. No, both are not AI.
Both are not AI?
Yes, yes, yes.
Interesting. Well, one of them is AI. I'll keep it
Okay,
simple
so
in
it's
that
the
chain.
first one.
The first
It's
one
the
is
first
AI?
one. Yes.
Okay. All right. So actually the first one is not AI. This was AI.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. The second
Well,
one didn't sound like AI.
it didn't sound like AI to you? Interesting.
Yeah,
Okay. All right. Maybe because it's short.
maybe. There's no probably not enough context for me to detect if it's AI or not.
Indeed. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So here's another one. All right. So there's this one and then there's that other one.
Okay, hold on. So the first one is not AI.
You think this is AI?
Yes.
That's right. Well, what made you say that?
Well, tailored.
Tailored?
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, it's a good point actually. Tailored.
Plus, the first one has two dashes. AI doesn't use two dashes.
The two dashes. Oh, that's cheating, man.
Well, let's call it strategizing.
Okay. And then there's a last one. So which one do you think is AI?
We only have one.
Okay, is it AI? Is it AI or not?
Okay, I would say it is AI.
Yeah, it is. It is actually AI. I think you did pretty good. Like, considering these were pretty tricky because I asked it, explicitly not to be, not to look like AI generated drivel. Um, so yeah, I think it's pretty surprising that you were able to get all of them except one.
Yeah, the first one was very tricky.
Yeah, the first one was tricky because it was super short. Like the AI generated one, this AI generated one was so short. Your rival, but I think to me it's like the word rivals um tips it off.
Could be
Like
AI.
no one uses rivals.
Hmm?
Yeah, yeah. I would not use
Well,
the word rivals, so uh that's probably a tip off. Also the M dash here, and
yeah.
then that's built to outrank them. I don't know. There's something about this structure that just sounds AI-ish, but maybe that's just me. I don't know. But anyway, I think yeah. So we just keep it short, and then we like we're dangling the thing in front of them, so they can decide. But between all of these, like which do you feel works best? I'll bring
I
them
would
all up.
say the first bunch, the first two, the first round.
So
Let's
you
go for the
think
first
of all
round.
of these, it's the first one?
No, the first two. You showed me two to compare. The first two I've compared. Which ones? Those are the ones. So it's the second one, yeah. I feel like it's short to the point, like, hey, I'm not trying to waste your time. I'm just getting to the point, whether you want it or leave it. Like, I'm just doing you a favor.
Wouldn't it be cool if we actually mentioned the rivals, like instead of making it generic? Like we tell them the name. I don't know which other
So,
companies, but
well, we can check Outrank.
Outrank.
Yeah, they're posting the companies that use them. I think I've seen it somewhere with I think in the testimonials or something.
They're just
Yeah,
tweets.
those one. Yeah, yeah. See, hold on, go back. There's an SEO CEO there, so we just check out what is he CEO for. Tell them companies like this company is actually using similar technology. Yazi.
I don't know. It seems like just some random bootstrappers thing.
Hmm.
Anyway, yeah, I don't know how far we'd be able to get with that, but okay. So maybe we can try out a bunch of these and see which ones
Let's
work best.
shortlist. Let's shortlist two options, and then we just like
Okay, I love
send
this
A
one.
50 to B A/B testing.
Yeah, this one is. I love this one.
Okay, wait. Okay, that's option one. I want to change my option, because as I'm thinking about it, it seems like it's a bit intriguing, starting the conversation with rivals. Hey, your rivals will get this email. It's
So you want this?
it's intimidating. No, no, I'm changing. I feel like it's intimidating.
Oh, you said intriguing. I thought you like it.
No, I liked it, but as we discussed it, more ideas came to mind.
Okay.
Yeah, it might surprise you, especially tailored for your business. No. Uh, I think I would go for number three.
Okay. Yeah, it's a good one. All right, cool. So, all right, what do we need to do? So we need to send these emails out, and all right. So we're gonna be sending 100 of these. Um, there's this tool, called Mail Merge for Google Sheets. Oh, no way. They actually have a sample? Woof.
So what's this tool do?
It's a script. Oh, wow. You don't need a tool. You can just copy this script and then you run it. Wow, that's cool.
And then it sends the email through.
Yeah, yeah. So you have a Google Sheet with all of the
Mm,
emails, like the variables that you want to include in the email. So the variable would be the first
yeah, the
name
first name
and
is
company
and the
name
email.
and email. So you have
Okay, so
all
it's like
these.
you specify the placeholders, and then you tell it which column goes to which placeholder.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And then it sends them. Wow, that's crazy. That's amazing.
There's no more mailgun.
Yeah, you don't need mail. You can use G Suite for this. That's beautiful. Cool. So we'll go ahead and try this. We just need to make sure we're the right user. That would be user number 6. All right, make a copy. All right. So we have first name. We don't need last name, recipient, and then we don't need um, these. I guess company name, company. Or, okay. So you got first name, company, and email. Okay.
So the email goes to the recipient.
All right.
So do we have 100?
Yeah, we got 100. What is going on here? Lavender.
Let's
Speak
pick
it.
it.
All right, let's just
It's good.
needs a bit of a cleanup. Should get an LLM to do this.
Hold on. What's ready player mean? You should check out for non, compliant,
You what?
non-compliant businesses.
Oh, like the prey one?
Prey or the other one. I think there's one player me.
Where?
Player me. Ready player me. That sounds fishy.
Ready Player
Ready
Me.
into your game avatar. Okay, never mind.
Yeah. Oh, Post Hog is in here. No way. Oh,
Ikbar.
that's ridiculous. It'd be crazy if Post Dog signed up.
Armor code demand.
All right. Anyway, cool. I think we're good. So, all right, let's send it out. Let's see. What do we need to do? So, mail merge, send emails. A script needs permission. Okay. All right.
Should we check the script?
What do you mean?
Like at least see what the script does.
The subject line of the Gmail draft message. Okay, so you need to draft the message, and then it'll match up with the drafted message. Okay, cool. So we just compose a draft message. Actually, we probably need to send only. Okay, how about we do 2 batches, of 100 each.
50.
We do
Okay, so
two
it's
batches of
not.
100 each.
Okay. Two different versions of the email.
Yeah. All right. We're gonna need help with coming up with a title, a subject, a catchy subject. And then this'll be business name. That's the title we have, right? Business name. Okay. So um, I'm not sure how this is supposed to work. So how did this guy do it? You create a Gmail draft template with placeholders that correspond to data in a Sheets spreadsheet. Each column header in a sheet represents a placeholder tag. It sends the information for each placeholder from the spreadsheet to the location of the corresponding placeholder tag. Okay. All right, so you just replace it with placeholders, and then you go send emails. Okay. What? Mail service instead of Gmail service. If you want to include Unicode characters like emojis. That's so weird. Okay, whatever. I mean, so from is going to be from the alias. Okay, let's take a look at the. So before we send, let's just take a look at the script to understand what on earth is going on here. All right, so my man Martin. Okay, what do we got? So change these to match the column names you're using for. Okay, so recipient and then email sent. Okay. Recipient and email sent. Okay. All right.
Good.
And then mail merge. Okay. And then blah blah. Okay. Um, if subject line is empty, it finishes up. Otherwise, so it uses the subject and then the text. So message object dot subject. Okay. So we can configure from or name if you want. Okay.
So we need a company. Like, where's the placeholder for? It should detect, is it text?
Yeah, it should. So it does template string dot replace anything in between curly braces. Okay. All right, cool. So I guess theoretically, like, the thing should work. Um,
And test it with one email.
yeah. Um,
Let's do my email and see if it hits my inbox.
yeah, okay. So we basically just delete all of these and then just add yours. Oh, no, we can't. We can't share your private.
Okay.
Is it okay if we share? All right, you know what? I'll send it to
No,
mine.
it's fine. It's fine. You can share it. It's fine.
Share your private email address.
Yes, yes, sure.
All right. Acme Inc. All right. So,
Just give it a shot.
so yeah, we'll try sending you. So I'm gonna try and see if it includes the name inside the subject too. So if I do first name, how are you today? All right. I'm just gonna keep that as a draft, and then we'll go to here and then say send emails. Paste in the subject name. Hit OK. All right. Can you confirm if you got the email?
Yep, I did. Ibrahim, how are you today?
Oh, no way. Even the subject.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh, it's
Yep, yep,
beautiful.
yep, yep. AI for SEO is moving crazy fast, faster than most realize. Want me to show you what's possible for Acme Inc. Is
Oh,
my
it's
company
beautiful.
Acme Inc.
Is it formatted okay? Like it's formatted like text?
It's
Email
text, it's pure
looks
text.
normal.
It does look normal.
Can you hit reply and just reply to the email?
Yes, I already did.
You already replied?
Yep, you got it.
Not yet. Bro, I didn't get anything. Oh, there it is. Gotcha. Oh, nice. Bro, this looks good. I
It
mean,
does.
okay. All right. Okay. Looks good. I guess it would help to add like an actual image,
Yes.
so the guy looks human.
Face.
Yeah,
Should have
yeah,
face. I should do it off screen. Maybe, you'd open up
yeah. You're
your,
right. For
thing.
privacy, we don't need more
You don't
privacy
want to open up,
violations,
maybe you got some photos in there.
bro. We have way too many privacy violations in the history of this channel. I don't think we need
Yeah,
more of
let's
that,
hope. We got some API keys in
yeah.
there.
So many
This is a
things,
hint to our viewers.
bro. I would not be surprised. I mean, so many things were violated. I don't know why it's not letting me change. It says your profile picture is managed by your organization. What?
Yeah, so you should change it in Google Workspace.
Oh,
It's like global.
no way.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Yeah, but I can't I can't change the profile photo. Ah, there it is. Okay, okay, okay. All right. So I don't know, should I include like a personal photo of me? Something. I just look angry in all my photos.
Maybe you're angry.
I just noticed it, looking at the photos. Why do I look angry? So weird.
You know what celebrity you look like?
What, celebrity?
Yeah. Which celebrity you look like? Little, you look like Thor.
What?
Yeah, yeah.
Who?
Thor.
Who's orc?
I'm saying Thor, man. Thor.
Thor. Well,
Yeah, yeah.
okay, man. I don't know what you want, but okay.
I
All
don't want
right,
any.
man.
Chris Hemsworth.
Oof. Whoa. Is that- Wow, man. You're generous. I don't know what's wrong with your eyes, man. I would get them checked. But I appreciate that. Much obliged. All right, cool. So I think we just need to fix the subject, man. That's what we need to do. So let me ask AI to help us with that. Okay, can you come
Should
up
enter the
with
list.
3 catchy subjects that maximize the likelihood of the person receiving this actually clicking on the email and opening it? Um, do not make it look like it's AI generated. So use lowercase text and make it look as human as you possibly can.
No symbols.
Yeah, no,
You should enter the list of emails.
it's thinking. Oh, why am I not sharing this? All right, quick question about this might surprise you. Business name. Business name plus AI. Hmm. Quick question. Okay, I think quick question is a good one,
It's a good
actually.
one. No, I like the first one best.
Bro, if we just do quick question like on its own, man, how can you top that? Who's
Yeah,
not gonna click through?
yeah, it's a good one. It's got shape. Maybe add the name, like before it.
I mean, that's what.
Ibrahim, quick question.
So like first name?
Yeah,
Oh, you mean
Ibrahim.
in
No,
the
no, no.
subject?
On the subject. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So quick question and then his name?
Yeah. Or his name, quick question.
Oh my God. Okay. They're definitely gonna click it. Oh, that'd be nuts, man. Quick question and then that. Bro, this is
Go for
gonna get
it.
clicked. Definitely.
We should add some. No, we can't add some tracking. It would look awkward.
Yeah. Um, my only concern with this is like maybe we could have a version that's more specific about what's instead of saying what's possible, like we be very specific. So we say,
About
you want me
content.
to show you like a sample article or something, you know? Can we make this can we make this email more specific? So it could specifically say that we're gonna send you like a sample article for your business. But again, like, keep it human and not sound like AI at all, but dial up the FOMO just a little bit. Business article invitation takes me 5 minutes, might save you out, bro. Wow. Okay. Want me to send you a sample article I'd write for business name? Takes me 5 minutes, might save you hours. I can whip one up and send it over. Whoa, okay, all
Nope,
right.
nope.
Bro, I love these.
That's not. That's not good when whip one. It's weird. Send you a sampler so you can judge for
I like,
yourself.
yeah, it's dialed up the FOMO, man. I mean, it's killing it with the FOMO. I love this. Um,
I think I like the option one and option three best.
you like option 3?
Yeah, it's not bad. Like I would probably choose the first one and then the third one as well.
Bro, I love the first one. I think we should. Okay, so let's
Yeah,
definitely, the first one definitely wins.
wins. Yeah,
Want me to send you a sample article I'd write for business name? Takes me 5 minutes, might save you hours.
maybe instead of 5 minutes, we could say a couple minutes. Takes me.
Bro, I like 5 minutes. This is great.
Yeah,
And then
fine, go for
the
it.
lowercase just it makes it look so. And then this sum is, oh man, I love it. Okay, all right. I can't think that I don't think this can be topped. Okay, it's worth a shot. Let's send this over to the 100. Okay, we're gonna blast
Go
out
for it.
our first 100, and then we'll see. But I don't like that it's
That is
okay. It does
what.
say it's getting scary good. So okay, all right, cool. All right, let's just send this out. I don't want to overthink this. Let's just send it out.
Yeah, don't overthink it, man. Just go for it.
Yeah, yeah. Let's send emails, and then we need more emails so that we can try another variant. Um,
Yeah.
so I think it'd be good to have a column which says which variant we sent, and then that's how we kind of keep track of which ones perform best. I mean, this is all very manual, but we could probably come up with better
Yeah.
scripts to kind of manage things. But again, like we're just trying to get started, man. We're not trying to solve this problem for a million people, right? But man, Claude really
Check out the
really
sent.
killed it with that.
Let's check out the sent emails. Is it sending any?
Does it show up inside? Oh, it does.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah, it's going, man. It's going.
Great question.
Okay, all right, all right. I feel like we're making progress. I like this. This is kind of like feeling like you're shipping code. I'm getting a similar feeling,
It's
you know what I mean?
fun. It's fun.
Okay, that's good. That's good. I mean, I was worried that we wouldn't be able to be as engaged on the marketing side of things, but you know, this does feel good. All right, cool. So, man, we're already how far are we into this broadcast? We're 2.5 hours in. I think this is a good time to stop. We'll let this finish, obviously, and then we'll need to get maybe another 100 emails that we try a different format with, and yeah, we can do that next time. 2.5 hours
Yeah.
in, we started off with 44.5 hours difference, and now we're down to 42. Now we only have 42 hours of marketing left. All right, very nice, very nice. I think that's a great. Uh, we're turning the direction, is what I'm saying. We're turning the direction. It's no longer, you know, increasing
Wrapping the game.
exponentially, bro. That's like 2 days, 2 days of no sleep. All right, it's done. It's sent. It's sent out. Service invoked? What does that even mean? Too many times for 1 day email. Oh man, it can only send 100. Uh,
So we
100 a
hit the
day?
100.
No, 100 in an hour maybe. I don't know. We hit some sort of limit on that last guy's email, Grant. So Grant, it didn't send anything to Grant. John was our last guy. Okay, all right. That's okay. We
So
hit
to play it
99
safe, so the next time to play it safe, no, we hit the 100 actually,
because it sent
because you sent
yours.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So this was our first version, and then so variant is going to be this. Why can't I scroll down? All right, cool. All right, very nice. All right, folks. We'll catch you on the next one.